Are you guys ready for day 128? Let's go!
What's up, guys? I am Michael McInerney, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru-hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
Good morning, it is day 128. We are leaving the Galehead hut and heading into the woods. It is chilly out here. I got my Alpha Senshi on and my rain jacket to keep us warm this morning until it warms up. Sleeping in the hut last night was pretty cool. I mean, she got everything set up on the floor and crashed out. Got the leftovers from dinner. Another really cool thing was one of the guys that's attempting the FKT, the fastest known time, came through last night. Christian Morgan. I followed him last year. He attempted a southbound FKT last year, and so this year he's heading northbound, and I think he's on day number 34, 35 or something like that. So he's getting close to it. He's gonna have a good chance of getting it this year. So Gilroy Trail, Franconia Trail, see Hut, Ross Trail. We're heading this direction. All right. Where you going, Leo? Come on. But so yeah, it was super nice meeting him. Seeing how his fastest known time's going. But yeah, we're gonna head north here, see how far we get today. This is how we start our morning right here. Rock scrambling straight up a hill. All right, here we go. Sometimes when you're climbing up these steeper hills like this, you need to stop for a second and turn around and look back. Look at that beautiful view this morning. It's gonna be a gorgeous day. No clouds. So even if we get up to a peak with high winds and it's cold, we're still gonna get some views today. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to take you guys up to the peak of the South Twin Mountain. It's the 4,000 footer that we just climbed this morning. It's going to be windy up there, but it's going to be beautiful. Right up here. As soon as I get out from under this rock, the wind's going to be gusting. 360-degree view. Wow. Beautiful. It's 36 degrees at the top of that mountain. And that's without the wind chill. So I imagine it's even colder up there. Whew. Alright, we are climbing down now. Got a lot more descent today than we do ascent. But man, it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's so gorgeous. You okay? Alright, so let me tell you guys a little bit about that work for stay experience. First and foremost, that Galehead hut is beautiful. It's a nice hut. It's one of the newer style, or the newer huts out there. It's got beautiful indoor bathrooms and everything, moldering privies and stuff in there. So they had a big group of people in there, probably like 30 to 40 people in there, and they were completely booked up. So you only got 2 spots for the worker stay. And Slingshot, the Canadian guy I was hiking with yesterday, he got the first spot because he got there first, and then I got the second spot. So how it works is they give you a chore after dinner. So they serve dinner to the guests. Last night's dinner was lasagna and salad and a chocolate cake, or I mean not chocolate cake, I don't remember what the cake was, maybe a ginger style cake or something, but anyway, so they serve the guests and then you get to eat the leftovers. And I wasn't interested in staying there for the food. I really wanted the experience of what the work for stay was like. So all the guests eat dinner. The funny thing is, the hilarious part of this whole thing is that that these guests are looking at me and Slingshot like we're homeless people. We're sitting over on the bench waiting for them to finish eating, which, we weren't hungry because I ate the dinner that was in my bag, and then I ate the dinner that they gave us as well. But they kept bringing us over snacks. I told Slingshot, I said, if I just hold my coffee cup up, I bet you they'll walk by and drop some change in there. So they were treating us like we were like broke homeless people. And I could pay to stay in the hut, but I just wanted to see what the work for stay experience was like. So it was so funny. So after dinner, everybody finished up dinner, and then they gave us our dinner. So the staff ate dinner, and then they gave us our dinner. And we could eat as much as we want, and it was pretty good. So after dinner, they give us our chore, and our chore was to sweep out the entire main part of the hut, bathrooms all the way through the dining room area, and then to wipe down all the tables and the benches and all of that. So we did all of that, and that was our chore. And then once everybody clears out of the dining room and heads to the bedroom, then we can set up our sleep systems on the floor of the dining room and sleep out there. So that's what we did. So yeah, and then that's when Christian Morgan showed up, and he's killing it. He's heading northbound right now. I think he's on maybe day 34 or 35, and he's trying to get to Katahdin before 42 is the record, so 41 is what his goal is. So it was really cool to see him because I watched him do his southbound fastest known time attempt last year. So I'm super excited for him if he gets it. But he's definitely working hard. He slept there at the hut, and he was up and gone before I was even up. So yeah, so that's how the work for stay experience went. It was fantastic. It was really cool. Would I do it again? Yeah, if it lines up with kind of like where I'm at for the end of the day, maybe I would do it again. Maybe I'd pay to stay in a hut this time and be waited on and be treated like a guest instead of a homeless person. But all in all, it was a good experience, and I really enjoyed it. And all right, so we're gonna keep on hiking. Took that side trail just to get a picture of the Zealand Mountain sign. There's no peak up here. No, there's no openings. I mean, it's obviously the peak of the mountain, but there's no views. So, I mean, it wasn't it's like a 0.1 side trail, but it's hilarious. We got up there, I was like, okay, I guess this is it. And I thought the sign, turn around and saw the sign. I was like, yep, we're at the peak. All right, back to the trail. Still on our way down the mountain, and we stopped by here at the Zealand Hut, the Zealand Falls Hut, and so we're gonna check this one out and see if they got any leftovers they want to get rid of. All right, so we just left the Zealand Hut. It was unattended because I think that the people that work at the huts, they have to hike in and hike out the stuff twice a week, so they might be going to do a pickup and having to pick up their supplies and bring it back to the hut again, and so they kind of leave everything in their self-service until they get back. So but we're gonna head on to, we're gonna try to get to 21 miles today. I don't even say try to get, I think we are gonna get 21 miles today. So we got a lot different day than yesterday. We're also going a lot faster than we were yesterday, so I think we're gonna be able to get it. We're gonna try to get to the Mitzvah Hut. So that is our goal. All right, we keep on pushing. We are doing so good on time today. We're going to take a little blue blaze to a waterfall, Thoreau Falls. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, I just had a fantastic idea. You know how in the beginning we would get so excited when we would pass those mile markers. So, you know, when we'd hit 100, we'd hit 200, that kind of thing. Well, the counting up mile markers don't get me excited anymore, but the countdown does. So what I'm going to do in every video, at the end of every video, I'm going to give you guys the exact mileage I have left at the end of that day. So that'll be at the end of every video, from here all the way to Katahdin. Okay, so you know we're definitely going to make it. Now, barring any broken bones, I will summit that mountain. But so yeah, so we're going to incorporate that into the end of every video. So if you guys want to know exactly like where I ended my day that day on mileage, I'm going to be putting that at the end of every video. And yeah, so let's do that all the way to the end here. All right, today's moving very, very nicely. So I'm going to have 10 miles in by 12 o'clock, which is what I like. And then, you know, we're probably, like I said, we're shooting for 21.1 today. And that's going to be our first 20 in the whites. We could have got a 20 on the day we went over Moosilauke, but we, you know, just kind of dove into the shelter that was convenient that day, because we had 17 miles that day, and we definitely could have done 3 more. Wouldn't have been a big deal. But when you're going over Franconia Ridge, don't plan a 20-mile day. That's not going to happen. Not that section right there. There's just too many 4,000 footers. If I'd have completed a 20-mile day that day, I would have gone over 7,800 feet of elevation, which would have been quite the feat. So I say that quite the feat, and then I see these guys that are setting these records that are doing, you know, 50-mile days. You know, I think that's absolutely insane. But they're also getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're out there for literally. Ah! I just fell on the bridge. Just fell onto the bridge. I'm good. Didn't hurt myself. Hold on, guys. Let me get the thing back. I fell forward. I didn't hurt myself at all. But there we go. I was trying to step up onto the bridge and missed the step. So, yeah. All right. Lost my train of thought now. But look at that beautiful creek behind me. Look at that beautiful creek behind me here. All right, we're gonna keep getting these miles. We're gonna get 21 today. We're gonna do it. Let's go. All right, we are less than 1.5 miles from Crawford Notch. And that's where we're gonna cross over a highway like this. I think it's 302. And then we're gonna have to climb up to Mount Jackson, which is another 4,000 footer. But right at Crawford Notch, it's gonna put us at 15 on the day. So the last 6 miles of the day will be climbing back up into elevation and then getting to the hut. So the hut has plenty of options. You know, I'm gonna, you know, try to get work for stay. If the work for stay doesn't work out, they've got tent platforms, camping platform, or places to camp as well. So I'll have all the options at this place, and then that's gonna allow us to start the presidentials first thing in the morning, and we'll be able to knock out the presidentials tomorrow. You know, the weather is, yeah. You know, it's been on and off for what it's going to be like tomorrow. So I don't trust it until it actually happens. But we're going to have to get the miles anyway. So we're gonna no matter what the weather is, do the presidential. So it would be nice to do it in nice weather. But you know, you also saw, you know, we left for Franconia Ridge in super nice weather, but up at the top of those mountains, it's a whole different, you know, atmosphere. So you just don't know what you're going to get. So we'll have to just see and then, you know, like just deal with whatever the situation is. Hopefully, you know, we have nice weather for the presidentials. That would be super nice. The presidential range, I think, is somewhere between 10 and 12 miles. So we should be able to knock out the presidentials all in one day. Because then we're going to be right at the base of it at this hut that we're going to. So I don't know where the stopping point is after that, because I don't want to make plans like I did for Franconia Notch and not be able to get to them, because that's, you know, I planned on trying to do 20 that day and we literally got 13. So you know, it was a lot tougher than I thought. I don't know what the presidentials are like. You know, there's a lot of other people's opinions, but it's one of those kind of like wait and see and do it for yourself. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're dropping down into Crawford Notch now, and then we'll be crossing back over and climbing up Mount Jackson. Y'all see that right there? Mount Katahdin, 332 miles. Mount Washington, 12 miles. 6,288 feet of elevation. All right, let's go. You'd think I'd have learned my lesson with Killington, scheduling these 4,000 footers at the end of a day. But nope, here we are, climbing up another 4,000 footer at the end of the day. 3,000 feet of elevation gain right at the end of the day. Oh, it's kicking my butt, guys. It's kicking my butt. Take a look at this ascent. All right, that's where we are. But we have to go straight up there. Straight up. Yep, here we go. Let's go, Leo. Go. How amazingly beautiful is that? Isn't that just awesome? All right, time to go get my butt kicked still. Man, that climb we just did over Mount Webster might have been the most technical one we've done so far. I've never heard anybody talk about it. First and foremost, the trail is super hard to find because New Hampshire don't blaze anything. They don't blaze any rocks. They hardly blaze any trees. I'm constantly having to stop and pull out my phone and make sure I'm still going down the right path. The trees have kind of overgrown the trail at the top part of the climbs, so you can't really see the path sometimes. So, more climbing. Just came to a point where I can't talk anymore. Alright, we're still trying to get up to Mount Jackson. There's the trail up there. Leo's heading up without me. And this is one of the easy ones, guys. I'm actually able to keep the camera out with this one. Some of those other ones over there on the front side of Mount Webster, I would have to climb up and then give Leo plenty of tension on the leash to help him scale the walls. That's how vertical they were. So, all right, we're gonna keep on going. All right, Mount Webster, Mount Jackson, complete. Look at that view. I'm exhausted. All right, guys, we are about to roll up on this hut right now. We have put in over 21 miles today. It's almost 7 o'clock. 13-hour day of hiking. So, Mitzvah hut, 200 feet. 200 feet away. All right, we're rolling up on this hut, and then we're going to see what our options are as far as tenting, camping, staying in the hut. If they've got work for stay, whatever we can do, we'll figure it out here. All right, I'll let you know. All right, we went over to the hut, guys, and they didn't have any work for stay, so we went ahead and got the tent set up on the platform again. This time I had to go through the eyelets instead of, because the boards don't stick over the edge, and so I kind of fastened it in a different way. Let me show you. So I used my tent pegs to feed it through the eyelets like that. I got my end peg kind of shoved in the deck right there. Yeah, it's gonna stay, and then the other ones are in the eyelets over here. And then again, I just used the tent pegs through the eyelets, and made it work. So that's gonna work for the night. It's not a perfect pitch because the platform's a little shorter than my tent is, but I mean, it's not gonna rain tonight, so it'll work. All right, I got to get everything else set up. I have to feed myself. Leo's already eaten, but and I still got to go take care of the caretaker. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.